You guys see Rick Ross going back and forth 50 Cent?
That shit was one.
Oh, he's saying I took a kid fishing. Oh my god, man.
That's weird behavior, man.
Somebody's trolling 50. It's kind of impressive, I guess. Right?
Yeah, he hasn't really clapped back, right?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, he started it. No,
he had that video with like Rick Ross with the woman.
Oh,
but it was a man.
on the yacht. Yeah. What about
guy?
I had to watch that video a few times. I'm like, is it a man? I was very confused.
I still don't.
I just saw the picture and I assumed it was a man.
Really?
No, it wasn't. I couldn't, like properly the woman. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then Trump, remember the Diddy pardon stuff he was saying? Now he's saying that he's probably not going to do it.
backtracking,
Yeah. Because of his political reasons, he's saying.
And why would he say it in the
Why
first place?
consider it in the first place? Just to drive controversy?
Pretty much,
Right?
probably.
So let's get into these topics. First, we got Sam Altman had a few interesting things to say about AI.
Yeah, you might not want to be treating ChatGPT like your personal therapist, right?
Especially since the guy who made it is saying not to do it.
Yeah.
Then Donald Trump is bringing back the presidential fitness test.
I like the idea of standardized testing.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense coming from a guy who's really fit.
Yeah, super fit. Eating McDonald's all the time.
And then we got a new parenting style called FAFO.
Yeah, these parents are deciding to go old school with it, right?
I think kids could learn a couple of things from knowing that there's consequences to your actions. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got tragic events in Gaza.
Yeah.
No matter-
Devastating stuff.
Yeah, no matter what side of the war you're on, kids starving isn't good for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And last, we got Canada did not get its trade deal, and tariffs are up to 35%.
I don't even think this guy wants a deal at this point, man.
I don't know if he does or doesn't, but this wouldn't be a podcast without your weekly tariff segment, so we're definitely
right.
going to talk about it.
Yeah. Over in sports, we got Gilbert Arenas. He was charged for a illegal gambling ring.
Oh, not guns this time?
Not this time.
I like Gil, though.
Yeah. Ibaka was saying that if OKC hadn't broke up the original team, that they would have won a couple championships. He said two at least.
Maybe not.
Maybe, right? Luka signed a 3-year deal, so he's locked up, staying in La La Land.
I figured that was not happening.
They were pretty nervous, apparently.
Really?
But, yeah. And lastly, we got Michah Parsons. He wants a trade from the Dallas Cowboys. That's what he's saying.
And for off topic, we'll talk about Justin Trudeau, Sydney Sweeney, and Skim's new facial shapewear.
And stay tuned for the question segment at the end.
My jeans are blue. No, they're black, actually. So, Sam Altman was on Theo Vaughn's podcast.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen to what he had to say about people talking to ChatGPT.
People talk about the most personal shit in their lives to ChatGPT. It's, people use it, young people especially, like use it as a therapist, a life coach, having these relationship problems. What should I do? And right now, if you talk to a therapist or a lawyer or a doctor about those problems, there's like legal privilege for it. There's doctor-patient confidentiality, there's legal confidentiality, whatever. And we haven't figured that out yet for when you talk to ChatGPT. So if you go talk to ChatGPT about your most sensitive stuff and then there's like a lawsuit or whatever, like we could be required to produce that. And I think that's very screwed up. I think we should have like the same concept of privacy for your conversations with AI that we do with a therapist or whatever. And no one had to think about that even a year ago. And now I think it's this huge issue of like, how are we going to treat the laws around this?
Well, do you think there should be like kind of like a slowing things down before we move there kind of? Because yeah, that is kind of wild. It's one of the reasons I get scared sometimes to use certain AI stuff because I don't know how much personal information I want to put in because I don't know who's going to have it.
I think we need this point addressed with some urgency. And the policymakers I've talked to about it like broadly agree. It's new and now we got to do it quickly. Do you talk to ChatGPT?
I don't talk to it that much. One of my
because of this.
I think it is. It's because it's like
I think it makes sense.
To not talk to ChatGPT.
No. To like really want the privacy clarity before you use it all.
That's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, like there's a lot of people who, how do you use ChatGPT?
I mainly use it when I want to answer quickly.
For anything, though.
Yeah, I use it.
Like,
I started using it a lot more now.
Yeah, okay, so I use it, but I don't talk to it.
No.
Like
No.
I don't do like this thing where I'm like, so what do you think if I did this and ate this and did that? And what do you like? I don't do that.
Yeah.
I just like treat it kind of like Google.
Essentially, that's what I do. With
Yeah. And I feel like that's how he's saying that you should be treating it.
Yeah.
Unless like if you're going to start to treat it like your friend and start asking it like, and then people do.
videos of people saying it's the healthiest relationship they've ever been in.
That whole trend too, right?
Yeah. I mean,
ChatGPT is my best friend, so
I think it's a weird place to be in, right?
sure.
Because like hundreds of millions of people are using this every single day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it's building like this database of like how people think and how people talk to it, right?
yeah.
And you don't even know if it's giving you the answers that you want to hear versus answers that are actually correct, right? So it's in a weird place.
And it kind of does that, right? They've proved in the past that AI models, I don't know ChatGPT specifically, but it'll kind of start giving you answers it thinks you want instead of what's right, because it learns, right? That's what these whole things do. They learn and they retain everything that you tell them to get better, right?
I mean, for me, I feel like when he was saying that, I watched this entire podcast and I was thinking a little bit about, because they talked about Peter Thiel a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, with the whole Palantir thing, right?
Yeah.
You have Peter Thiel, who's also friends with Sam Altman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You have all that going on. And now they're like the main arm in the government for their surveillance systems or whatever
Yeah.
they're doing the data stuff. It's a weird place.
Yeah.
Right? With everything that's going on, you have a bunch of these tech bros. They also know JD Vance, and there's all these rumors of funding Trump's campaign, Vance's campaign, and who's up next and what's going on, right? And Peter Thiel's like, I take on like politics and how it is, right? It's
Yeah.
not exactly like you can go tinfoil hat on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. And
you can
the
do that with a
direction
lot of
that's going
things.
in. But I feel like the thing that like a lot of people aren't talking about this is like, how can this impact kids? Like when it comes to just AI in general, right?
For sure.
Like I feel like you get focused on like screen time and all of this kind of stuff. Imagine kids growing up now, right? And then imagine their cognitive decline. Like we looked at that MIT study,
Yeah.
right? So imagine like you take away this critical thinking that a kid has,
For sure.
right? They're going to be so easily manipulated then.
They're also dumber.
Yeah.
There's also that.
Yeah. You have to kind of tell yourself to not do that, right? You got to think critically on your own, but
It's just so easy.
it's right in front of you.
It's so easy. It's like exciting. It's new. Nobody's thinking about like the privacy aspect.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it. No one's thinking like I didn't even think about like the whole confidentiality thing. Like not that I'm gonna look up how to kill someone, but like somebody could like just do it for fun.
For sure.
And then it could be used in like a court of law. It's crazy.
And governments are like, they'll do weird shit, right? Like, so like you're giving them ammo, like you're getting more of your information is out there. Like they can
Anything. Think about a divorce even.
imagine talking to ChatGPT the way that people are going to continue to talk to
Yeah.
it. It's going to create this profile on you. They know it's going to know exactly how you think.
Exactly.
It's going to know you like your husband or wife would know you. It's
Yeah.
going to know you.
all
right?
of these things. They start learning how you like. Everything's already watching us, right?
Yeah.
Our phones, our laptops. Like
Now
this,
you're just feeding it information.
that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
There's one thing that we're talking about, and your phone picks up on it, and you're like, "Oh, I see this ad for this thing that you're talking about." The other thing's to go directly to the source and start telling it, right? The same, like I'm sure you know people who are like put tape over their like laptop screen, right? The same person that does that will go into ChatGPT and just give their whole medical history to it and stuff, right?
That's why I never do any of that kind of stuff. My mind kind of went to this place where I was like, okay, if you're going to go down the rabbit hole of like, what is AI going to do to jobs and stuff like that, and everything's going to get automated and stuff, right? And you look at kids today, what do they want to become? A lot of them are some sort of like influencer or like YouTube personality or something like that. That's what they want to do, like their job. So then I was just like thinking, like, are we kind of like headed like full speed ahead, like in cruise control to this place where we're going to create the metaverse ourselves out of straight necessity, because like you're going to automate everything and there's just a bunch of people who are online and that's how everyone now makes money. So you're just running full steam ahead to knock out jobs. And now
Did
you're
you see that list?
going to create
of
this
all, like,
metaverse.
the jobs that are there's like a huge list of all jobs that are going to get knocked out.
Yeah.
It was everything.
Every
It is
single
everything.
job.
Everything.
But it
Even
is.
like doctors, like specialized doctors.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There-
It was a huge list.
There is the other side to it too, though. Like he was kind of touching base on it during this pod, but he was trying not to mention it. He was saying that ChatGPT 5 is going to maybe allow you to create software, right? Which is crazy.
Yeah.
If it can actually do that. Like, obviously, the people who write code, like their jobs are gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So it would take his own job essentially.
No, he said that ChatGPT one day will be able to be the CEO of OpenAI. He's like using, but like
things in its infancy, right?
if it can write code.
Yeah.
There is something there. Like if it can make apps, it can make it so simply where like you're like, okay, make me an app for this and on an iOS, platform or whatever. If it can do that,
Yeah.
there's certain people with certain creativity. Like I remember like there was times when in my life where I was like, oh, if I knew how to make like there's certain ideas
Exactly,
that I had. Imagine if you could tell it to do that and it just made it.
So that would add value if you look
Right.
at it.
Technically.
Yeah.
Right. Like you would probably get a bunch of software out there, doing different things, or there's people that are going to manipulate it in a negative way.
For sure.
Go there. Right.
It's
But-
scary how like this we're just learning about this stuff and it's already getting crazy. This is just the
We're getting
beginning
to,
of
like
it.
a scary place. Like
Yeah.
who knows how far it's gonna go.
Yeah, because like if you are actually going to think about like the amount of things that can get automated with this thing, right? When it first started, I wasn't really thinking that way. And now hundreds of millions of people are using this thing,
Yeah.
right? And already you can tell like people are they depend on it for writing emails. They depend on it for
Yeah.
like most of their communication. Like it's
Forget
good.
email, it's a text message. If you
Yeah.
want to sound more professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to sound like you're smarter than you are.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
So then eventually it's just gonna, I feel like the more you keep inputting into it, the more it keeps learning, it's gonna get into this weird place, man. Even UBI, like the whole conversation around universal basic income,
Yeah.
that's a weird one too, right? Like if you're gonna give everyone, they were talking about it, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone gets a little slice of pie, right?
Yeah.
He started calling them tokens, right? He's like, so you get like some sort of dividend of ChatGPT or OpenAI, everyone gets an X amount of tokens, right? And this many trillion tokens would be towards capitalism or whatever, and then this
Okay.
many trillion tokens would be to the 8 billion people that live in the world. And then you could use your token for your life, and maybe you want to save some tokens and be like, I want to start this art project with you. And I was like, what's this guy talking about?
Just hand out tokens.
Hey, if you gave everyone
Yeah,
an
you
equal
confused me, whatever the hell you just said.
no, if you give everyone an equal
What
amount of
art
tokens
project?
instead of getting like a paycheck, he was
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like he said art project because he's a
Yeah.
like a tech weirdo. But like in reality, like if you're gonna buy a car, right? If you wanted to save your tokens and not spend them, like it's kind of like you're treating them like cash.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're getting paid for doing nothing. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what's the purpose in life then?
Exactly.
It kind of goes away.
Yeah.
The Sam guy was saying that?
Yeah.
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 You know how he said that thing about like, oh, AI or ChatGPT should have like legal
Like law.
confidentiality,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
how psychologists and stuff have.
Yeah.
So he just essentially trying to say that it should have more power than it does already. Because like even now, like if someone does something illegal, like you search their internet search history. So
Yeah.
GPT like the same thing.
So Google does that, but like around ChatGPT, I think what he's referring to is like if you go to a therapist and you have a conversation with
Yeah.
them, right? And then the therapist thinks that like, there's some criminal shit that you're gonna do, they're not allowed to go.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah,
tell.
they are.
They are if
it's like
think
murder.
you're murder,
If
you
it's
wanna
murder,
hurt
right?
yourself.
But like if it's just some profile that they're it's creating on you and it thinks that you have some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
mental disorder, it can't go. There's like
There's a
legal
limit.
Yeah, there's limits to that, right?
Okay, outside
Where-
of that one, like doctors, they can't disclose your medical stuff to anyone.
There's also that,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like if they find that, like if they think if the government or some sort of agency, FBI, CIA, or anybody like that thinks that you're doing some shit, they can technically, for no reason, right now, ask ChatGPT for your whole profile. And OpenAI, the parent company, would have to give it to them.
Yeah.
There's no laws stopping them from doing it.
That's why he's saying AI privilege, just like doctor
Yeah,
privilege,
like patient,
lawyer.
doctor-patient confidentiality. He's saying that. It
Who's
should
gonna
be there.
govern that though?
There's so many loopholes in that.
It should be federalized.
The AI would govern it. Like,
What do you mean?
Like there has to be a program that has to decide. I don't know.
Whatever you say to ChatGPT, the rule I think should be whatever you say to it, the government should have to get a warrant, or any kind of police or federal or any kind of agency should have to get a warrant for your information.
Yeah.
Right? There shouldn't be a way where they can just pressure them and get.
When you open it, do you have to agree to these terms?
I don't even remember.
I think they're
I don't
gonna.
remember doing that.
I don't remember doing that either, but I think he mentioned, I don't know if it was in this podcast or another one, that they're going to expand their terms so people are aware. Because he's like, most people don't know. And he's been preaching it forever. That like, don't ask a sensitive thing.
I don't know that I didn't know or I just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like to me, I never did it because I'm just skeptical of everything.
Oh, I put all my symptoms in and I'm like, tell me what I have.
I never do that. I don't. Whenever I even want to,
Yeah.
there's like this thing in me that'll be like, don't do.
Tell me things.
Me too.
It already knows what.
But the thing
What's
is,
wrong with that? What are they going to do with this information?
it depends, right? You don't know.
It's the same way like before, like, you know, you're creating Instagram profiles and all of this stuff. Your entire information is out there. Somebody can create a profile on you, right? Like we live in a society right now where attention's like the number one currency, right? And data means everything, right? So
Yeah.
ChatGPT is gathering data on every single person on the planet. That makes them the most powerful thing on the planet by far. It can sell anything to you. Like if you think that right now, like Instagram hearing you and like you being like, oh my God, it knows I want to buy a mattress. If you think that's advanced, this thing's going to know you have a cold coming up. It's going to start showing you a cold medication. Like it's going to be wild because they already said it's going to be free. But he said ChatGPT said it'll probably be free. Right? Because right now they make money off of the $20 a month or the couple of crazy people that
Honestly,
pay the
that
$200.
sounds kind of convenient to me.
That's the other thing. Like they know that once this
Getting
just,
sick. They shipped you some Tylenol.
You never get sick because
so they all they're thinking of making this thing called agent, where it kind of works as your secretary, and it kind of like you just kind of tell it like I'm thinking of eating, right? And it'll be like, yeah, your favorite dishes are these places. You're gonna be here
on the way.
this day, and it'll already book it for you, open table. Like he's saying, it's gonna be
That's
like
if you're not lazy enough.
he's saying it's gonna be like novel, like pretty soon in the future. For that, you're gonna be like, remember when you used to like go on your phone, Google a restaurant, and book a table?
Oh my God.
That's how they're acting. Like, so a lot of that kind of stuff is going to go away. But the crazier part of this that like some people talk about who are kind of into this is like the data centers.
Yeah.
Right. So they're building a massive one in Texas, right? The sheer size of this things with the amount of wires and the
crazy.
servers and everything is pretty crazy. And even he was talking about it. Like, think about it. Like, this thing kind of looks like a big microchip. Like, if you take a drone shot of it, right? If you want to consume as much as humans are going to want to consume of ChatGPT, and the more you give, the more they're going to want, right? So, are you just going to start covering the planet with these data centers
all over,
right? Like, is that where we're headed? He's like, maybe we'll put them in space. How? Who's going to put them in space, right? Like, if you're going to put them all over the planet, you know, right now there's like this arms race for AI, right? Canada, we talk about it here too. We talk about it all over the place. The states everywhere, they talk about it. Everyone's trying to put these data centers everywhere. Like, where do the environmentalists jump in on this thing and go, hold on, guys, this is pretty wild?
For sure.
Right? Like, I don't know where they're going to stop this thing. And I feel like the direction that it's going in, there's some people who are excited and there's some people that are nervous or scared. I'm more on the nervous side. I don't know where this thing is going. And I don't know, like, I think the world that we live in, like 50 years from now, it's going to be a lot different than what we're thinking.
Exactly.
For sure.
That's what makes me nervous, the speed, man. This thing just came out. It feels so new and it's already adapting so much and changing so much.
Yeah.
It's like, it's advancing too quickly, it feels like.
Too fast. But we'll see what happens with all of that. Let's move on to Donald Trump bringing back the presidential fitness test.
Yeah.
So I think Obama stopped this thing originally in like 2012 or something like that. Which probably one of the reasons why he wants to bring it back, right?
Well, he did make some, what was it called, presidential youth fitness program, so it's more inclusive.
Yeah.
He just altered it, I guess,
Yeah.
What was Obama's reason for stopping it?
to make it more inclusive for people,
Yeah.
like the old one,
Yeah.
right? Because it has benchmarks, right? Like you have to get this many sit-ups, this many push-ups, you have to run this fast, and
So
it
the
measures against people.
The criticism of this thing is also that, like, it's like fat shaming, or like, you know, it's eliminated.
Or there's like athletic people and there's not athletic.
I mean, basically, what is it? It's like sit-ups, push-ups, chin-ups.
I think
Running.
they're saying
You can run a mile.
it would include a timed 1 mile run, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and
pull-ups too.
and like a sit and reach flexibility test, and probably like a shuttle run.
Yeah. So you guys remember? We had that here too.
We did. Fitness test.
Yeah.
The beep test.
Did you guys have a whole fitness test or just a beep test?
We had a whole
So
thing.
like
Same.
a 12-minute run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to do like a certain number of sit-ups.
Sit-ups.
Yeah. It
I
was,
was at a point where I don't think anybody worked out at all. I think it was grade 9, right?
Yeah, it was
You
in
had
high
it
school.
every year, grade 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't remember having it every year,
We did.
We had it
but
every
I
year.
remember struggling.
So ours was like push-ups, sit-ups, beep test,
Yeah.
and it wasn't chin-ups, but you had to grab the bar and hold your nose above the bar for 60 seconds.
We had a different one for guys and girls.
Yeah, the
We
times
didn't, I
were
didn't
different.
have to do like a
Yeah, ours
pull-up.
were different too. Like girls got to do girl push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there are kids who fail those things and then they automatically get like a 70 in their gym class. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
it drops
right?
your grade and shit. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily,
Yeah.
right? Like you're promoting.
What's the point of it?
What do you mean?
Like, why even have it in
Like
school?
their whole thing is they were saying like the rise in obesity, inactivity, chronic disease amongst like youth. Like it's spreading like a lot
Just
recently.
to like introduce like this healthy lifestyle to
Just to move.
youth. Yeah.
The number one thing
Right?
right
Gym class. You move in a gym class.
I mean, I feel like
kids
the
hate
person.
gym more than we did. probably.
I feel like when you see DJ Khaled sitting on the beach like that, just he probably could have used a fitness sensor too.
Probably.
Yo, but I looked at that picture and I just thought like, oh, it must be so nice sitting on a beach like that. The water looks so pristine.
That I don't think everyone else saw that. It's like a blob. It's like gravity's like pulling
Can you
his
tell?
skin into the ground. I saw that picture. I was like, God damn,
Yeah.
that's wild.
I was like, he's living a good life.
He doesn't care. He's like proud of his situation, right?
Yeah, he's been looking
Like
the
that.
the whole
Yeah.
time.
And he's been trying to lose weight forever,
He's
no?
been trying to work out since Snapchat started.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like the original Snapchat
Yeah, the
king.
keys.
How pissed his wife would get at him. Did you see that? Like how many people like he brought out to do this thing?
No.
We had a clip of the introduction they had. The way.
Oh.
From the late 1950s until the 2013, graduate scholars all across our country competed against each other in the presidential fitness test. And it was a big deal. This was a wonderful tradition, and we're bringing it back.
We have a president that knows sports
Yeah, so
unlike
he brought
any
up-
other. He brought together 30 of the most elite
Triple H and stuff.
athletes to bring back the presidential fitness test.
We think we have the opportunity to change in the 70-year history of PCSFN the course of where it's going currently. We have some of the greatest athletes behind us from all different sports to headline, envision, and empower the students of our young generation.
I've watched sort of the decline of the youth of America and
That's his name.
their ability and sort of the decline of the importance of fitness and health and nutrition and all of it. And
Right.
it's an incredible honor, and I'm thrilled to dig in and get to work.
We're all about helping young youths to be moved. It's about sport, it's about fitness and nutrition. I have a passion for all of them. So I'm excited to be able to make a difference in kids' lives moving forward. So I'm very thankful to the President Trump for giving me this platform and for us to change a generation.
The videos these guys put out, man.
Yeah, that was on their official Twitter page too.
Yeah. They're very proud of this. I feel like this Epstein stuff, we just kind of rolled right over it, eh?
Because he
Nobody's
keeps
talking about it.
throwing so many things.
Yeah.
He just keeps introducing all this stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, let's move on to FAFO, parenting. So this stands for F around and find out. Some examples of this kind of parenting would be like if you didn't bring a raincoat, you're going to get wet. If you didn't eat dinner, you wait till breakfast. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like harsh parenting kind of situation.
Yeah.
Essentially, people are saying that the soft parenting style has led to like Gen Z getting
Soft.
anxiety. yeah. Anxiety. They have like boundary issues.
No ambition.
Lack of like real world resilience kind of situation, right? But what do you guys think about FAFO parenting?
I feel like some kids need a little FAFO in their life, right? I know I did at times.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up a lot harder than FAFO.
It was
Our parents hit us. Man.
Yeah, that's the era that we
it
grew
was
up
a
in.
step beyond FAFO, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's not like you effed around, you got your parent, right? Like that's how it was, right? But these
You
days,
found
like,
out right away.
Right away.
direct consequence. But yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree that Gen Z, like, you know, they're softer, they have anxiety issues or whatever, because everyone does, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be Gen Z to have anxiety issues.
Yeah.
Millennials millennials have them, right? Boomers have them. Everyone has them, right? It's just life, right? And also like the social media age, everything that's happening with it. You can't just blame all of that on parenting alone.
For sure.
Right. But I do feel like it's important these days, especially like you'll see some of the, like, not to just, criticize her, but like Miss Rachel and be like, oh, and then the way that they talk, and right, and everyone gets participation trophies, and there's never any real consequence realized because like everyone just wants to be like nice to their kid.
Yeah.
Like that kid's then gonna grow up, right? Like theoretically, if you think about it, right? Like if you just give a kid just positivity all the time, right? And they never ever, I'm not saying give them negativity, but like they never learn consequences. Whenever that kid is faced with any small problem, it's going to be a massive problem.
For sure, yeah.
Right? Like they're going to be like, oh my God, right? Like, oh, I was late, and the anxiety's going to start kicking because they're not used to dealing with conflict and like having consequence of actions and realizing it's not that big of a deal if you fail or something happens, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to, like, it can, be a little bit harmful to your kids, right?
That's the best thing about it. I feel like it'll encourage problem solving amongst kids. I think more importantly, like, every kid's not the same, man. Yeah. Some kids need a tougher stance when it comes to parenting. But like I think a balanced approach would be the best way to go.
I agree with that.
You gotta do both, right?
Yeah, you gotta the situation dependent. Like you're obviously not gonna put your child in harm's way. But yeah, if your kid forgets their coat, let them get a little wet. Like
right?
What's the big deal?
Yeah, I think forgetting is like one thing. Like if they're like, oh,
or yeah, if you tell your kid to take their coat, they don't want to, right?
Like if there's
that's
like,
more of what it is, right?
Yeah, it's like we know people like that don't discipline their kid at all.
Yeah.
Right? And like
never say no.
Yeah, they never say no.
Mm-hmm.
So what does a kid do? Like you're out in public, kid has a tantrum, and the parents don't know how to control the kid.
Exactly.
Right? And that's a toddler, right?
Yeah.
As that kid like ages, like I've seen videos online where there's like parents, like I think they're like going through Costco with like a family.
Yeah, the kid's feral.
Yeah. And no, this kid's just like, I want ice cream, right? And the mom's like, no. And she's like, I'm gonna scream as loud as I can. And she started screaming. She's like, let's get it, right? And like, they're just like bullying the parent.
Yeah.
Because they don't know who's in charge. The kid has to know who's in charge, right?
So then what's FAFO parenting in that situation? If your kid's having a
You just
temper
let them
tantrum?
have it.
Yeah, you just let them have it.
Okay, so what are the natural consequences they will experience?
If they're doing what they're doing.
They don't get exactly what they want at all times.
Not only that, you would take whatever's in the cart that they said that was...
You're not getting
that.
But I feel like a lot of the times the reason that the parents give in is because they don't want the kid to have the tantrum. So that's their own selfish reason.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
If you're letting them do it, you're not really... like.
Well, it's easier said than done, right? Like for the most part, like it's kind of like the hell was do this
like
now?
when you're in public,
Yeah,
it's pretty hard to have a kid be like throwing a tantrum and you just be okay with it.
if your kid is already doing it in public, you've already lost, right? Like you need to correct that quickly, right? Like if I'm not saying that kids are perfect and like they won't do that from time to time, but like if they are always not paying attention to you and not listening to you when they're out in public, like what we do is, if you're going to threaten your kids with something, make sure you
follow
through with that threat.
Can't
don't
be
just
empty threat.
Yeah, that's why like I'll never like Sukfir has a habit of making these massive threats. Right? Like I just won't. Right? Like
I'll be like, I'm throwing all your toys in the garbage.
I was like, you're not gonna throw all of them.
You're not gonna have no toys in.
Right? Like I'll be like, okay, if you don't do that, then Petey's gone.
Yeah.
You get him back like next week.
Yeah.
Right? And then he's gone and she's not gonna get him back. Right?
Yeah.
Or you get him back in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Or like whatever, right? She'll just be like, you're never going to the beach again.
The patience is something I definitely need to work on.
Yeah.
But I never mean it. I don't follow through.
That's where I feel like the consequence
That's fine, unless the kid knows that you're never gonna follow through.
She'll find out.
Yeah, she'll figure it out.
Because with me, I'll never really make that big of a threat, but I'll always follow through.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I cave every once in a while.
You cave because then she starts crying sometimes.
No, then she just, I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's also like sometimes she's just tired, sometimes she's hungry. Like kids are so like they're very simple. They just want to be fed. They want to sleep. They want to play.
Yeah. You don't want to like mistaken like your parenting and like realize that you're being impatient with the kid.
Yeah.
Right. Versus like the kid needs to learn a consequence. Like if you're being impatient, you just want them to stop messing around and like ruining your time or whatever. You're just like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
Right. But you're just being impatient. The kid just wants your attention. Right. Like if he keeps asking you to put your phone down or like putting their face in your face because you're not paying attention, you're like, get out of here. Right. Like, that's because they want your love and attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And like, I don't think you can replace like, you know, this kind of discipline and like replace the love.
Yeah.
Right? And just be like, oh, a kid doesn't deserve that. Because if you had to pick one, I think love is more important.
Yeah.
Right. And positivity and the attention and being an involved parent if you're picking one.
Yeah.
Right. But you do have to do both, like you were saying.
Yeah,
it's a balanced approach, right?
And it depends on the kid, man. Some kids need FAFO, some kids need a step behind.
I also think it depends on
Step
the
above
age.
FAFO.
Depends on like the age. Like I don't necessarily believe that a little kid is gonna benefit from that type of like immediate consequence as much as an older kid will.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I disagree.
People argue.
No, that's the
that. So
thing.
people
I
argue
disagree.
that little you shouldn't. You can do it to little kids. They'll learn.
can.
They'll learn.
You can.
But I think there's levels. Like the harshness of it, I think you can. It's probably better with like a middle school kid.
The kids got to know the consequences.
I think it's easier for you to convey the message with the middle school kid, but I think even a young kid will pick up on the lesson. Like the lesson is of like what you don't realize. One, they also learn consequences. Two, they learn respect, right? And a parent who doesn't want to put in the work and like is scared and they want their kid to really just be their best friend.
Yeah.
If that's the kind of parent you want to be, your kid, when they grow up, that's what they're going to be. They're going to be your friend, right? You disagree with your friends. You put your friends in check. You argue with your friends, right? There's not like this respect level, like that's mom or that's dad, right? You don't treat them like they're higher than you. You argue, right? Versus,
But I really want her to be my best friend,
that's fine. And she will be.
and she respects me. Like I yell at her,
Yeah.
she listens.
Yeah, like anytime I'll be like, okay, like we can do this, she'll be like, what did mom say?
Yeah.
Right? Or like even if I'll be like, oh, like let's go outside, right? She'll be like,
She'll look at me,
right?
"Is it
Like
okay?"
yeah, like he's saying that we could do this.
Yeah.
Are you sure we could? I'm like, bro.
I feel like with the FAFO thing though, the whole thing is like the kids aren't soft. That's the whole argument behind it, right? So they actually know how to solve a problem.
Yeah.
Like it's not like like the raincoat example you gave. Like if the kid doesn't have the raincoat, they just like, what am I supposed to
Your
have?
kid forgets their homework or doesn't take it.
Yeah.
Like, would you want there to jeopardize their like life, or like say it was like a really important project? Or would you go give it to them?
But is it really that big of a deal?
I don't know. What if it was like their final?
Okay, now let's just say
something?
you did that, right? And you kept doing that, and now
No, like it was one time.
Yeah.
it's never the one time.
I would go give it to them.
I know you would.
I'd go give her a jacket too.
I know. I know you would. I'm gonna be like, hey, stop. Where are you going? You're gonna be like, all right. I'm gonna turn around. She's gonna be gone.
Store.
Even Trump never learned consequences. Did you see him on the golf course?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you see what he's doing? We have the clip of it. Right?
Yeah.
This guy was cheating on the golf course. You see that?
No, I didn't.
It'll play again. Wait, hold on. So that guy in the red right there,
Yeah.
walking up to the sand, he's gonna drop his ball
Oh.
because he probably hit it somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's telling people to be fit and
Yeah. I mean,
cheating at golf.
I think not only consequences, conflict resolution is something that kids need to learn. Because if you ever seen a grown up who doesn't know how to resolve conflict, when they're faced with certain issues, they'll treat like issues like as if they're massive. Like to me, I feel like I've dealt with enough conflict in my life where like majority of things that pop up to me, unless it's somebody I care about that's going through something serious, so it's really affecting them, I don't really give a shit. Like when it comes to money, I don't care. When it comes to anything, it doesn't take me into this place where I'm like, oh my god, the world is crumbling. Like that doesn't happen to me, right? But somebody who's been spoon fed and nobody's saying anything to them, they never really face conflict, they just get burdened. Like somebody could say like anything to them, right? Like, oh, you're fired. Oh my god, it's over.
I feel like more people are like that though.
What do you
That they can't really deal with change, like, or something like coming at them. That. Like, I don't think most people are like how you're saying you are.
Yeah.
I personally don't love conflict. I don't like dealing with it. I avoid it at all costs.
I'm not great at it.
Yeah.
It makes me like, it gives me anxiety. Like,
I feel like the opposite happens to me. If I don't, like, if something's bothering me, if I don't vocalize it and I don't like have a conversation or whoever the hell pissed me off, like, resolve that problem.
That bothers you.
Yeah, that's gonna bother.
It really bothers me.
Yeah, it's gonna keep bothering me.
Same.
Whatever. Shall we move on? Okay, let's move on to Gaza. So over the week, we've seen the pictures and videos of the starvation happening in Gaza, right? Yeah. And I don't know if you guys seen the pictures. We don't need to show all of them, but there's this one that sparked outrage of a mother holding her child who clearly looks a little malnourished.
Yeah, this is the one that I kept seeing.
Yeah. So then this picture, the thing about this was then the New York Times or Post, one of them ran an article about what, that the kid was malnourished.
Yeah.
But then people started arguing about, like, the kid has cerebral palsy or that the kid has muscular dystrophy.
Yeah.
And I think Wall Street Journal ran an opinion piece on it. And there's a couple of people coming out and talking about that whole thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like what's missed here is, like, whether that kid has cerebral palsy or not, right? What's happening in Gaza it's tragic, right? Like, you can't deny that, right? Like, they're allowing these aid drops, right, from the sky, right, which they're saying that are apparently crushing people, right? And that when they land in water, people drown trying to get the food, right? And because of where they land, then Hamas can kind of steal the food because of the way that it's happening instead of, like, driving in, right, with the UN and stuff, right? So it paints this entire picture where, like, now you have people arguing on both sides of, like, if starvation is actually happening or if this is Hamas, right?
Yeah.
Which certain things can be true on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Like, Hamas could be using it in a way where you're like, hey, man, like, we want the world to see a bad picture, so we'll get what we want, right? Because what Israel wants is for Hamas to, lay down weapons, right, and do all of that, and then they'll be like, Palestine's a state or whatever, right, setting up some rules or whatever. But like, if you like, my whole thing with this is there's no international journalists allowed in, right? So there's just Israeli media that's kind of, getting the pictures from. I think BBC, Reuters, there's a couple, I don't know if it's BBC, but I think it's Reuters, and there's like 3 or 4 other news organizations that have journalists in there.
Okay.
Who the BBC ran a news piece on them that was saying that their journalists are even starving to death or something like that. Not to death, but they're starving. It's hard to maintain any kind of healthy lifestyle there because the food's not getting to them. So then when you look at all of that, like, if you wanted to mitigate all of the confusion and stuff, it's pretty easy. Just let international journalists into Gaza.
Yeah.
Right? Let them take the pictures, let them make the videos, and let the whole world see what's going on.
Yeah. And they're saying they're stopping them just because it's, like, it's not safe? Or?
Yeah.
That's their claim.
It's not safe for them.
Even for the UN trucks to go in, right?
Yeah.
But who's stopping them?
Israel
stopping them?
Like, right now, I think there was the airdrops that were happening from, I think it was Egypt and Jordan, right? They're the ones that sent in. And I think there was a journalist on one of the planes who they told not to take any pictures or whatever, but somebody made a video or something like that. I could be wrong here, so fact check me on that. But essentially, it seems like they don't want the picture of the destruction or anything to get out.
That's the weird part about it. It's getting, like, propagandized and political. Outside of that, there's some real evidence that the starvation is occurring there, right? Like, the whole place was decimated.
Yeah.
And even the UN, they reported, like, at least 500,000 or 1 in 5 people there are already starving. Or at least they're not getting food, right?
I mean, anyone who's a parent, right? You see those pictures and those images, right? And then you think about propaganda and stuff. But like, if you are a parent, man, you're like, yo, everyone's a baby at a point, right? And these wars are fight over, ideological reasons, and they're fought over, revenge and things that happen, right? But like, people are dying, right? Like, they're just like, you need to have some sort of ceasefire deal there or something, right? Like, people need to come to the table, right? And like fix the situation.
The videos and photos of this situation are crazy, man.
No, they're wild.
They're so sad.
And then you just think of, like, the health implications, like a kid like that, like, brain development.
Yeah.
Malnourished.
I read that so many of them are beyond getting their brain function back. They're beyond that famine.
Imagine even outside of the famine, living in that as a kid, right?
Sure.
Like obviously they can easily be radicalized because of the situation, everything that's going. But you think you're helping?
Yeah.
Little children.
They're growing up in this war zone. There's rubble. We've seen the drone footage.
Yeah.
We've shown it on the podcast before.
I've even seen little videos here. I think I saw one the other day with a little kid carrying his sister, and someone was like, "What happened?" And he's like, "My sister got hit by a car."
No.
But he himself had to have been like probably under 10.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. It's
just
sad that they're not letting anyone even help them.
That's the thing, right? And we don't even know, like you're saying, they don't let Western media in, so it's hard to know what's real, what's fake. Now they're saying that whole thing with that kid was cerebral palsy.
Yeah, it's this whole thing with like you can't, the amount of propaganda and lies and bullshit out there, and like you leave, like everyone's trying to manipulate the general public.
Yeah.
Right, and there's people dying there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, like why not just let the public see what's going on inside, right? And then everyone can decide for themselves, right?
Yeah.
Instead of playing this propaganda BS, right? I even feel like with Trump, right, when he did the B-2 bombers over Iran, right? Would it have been so hard for him to be like, okay, we need a peace deal on the table and then we'll all go take care of Iran? He could have done that so easily.
Yeah.
Right? And he constantly talks about Canada and like the largest enemy or whatever, who's his biggest ally, right?
Yeah.
Like Canada borders the US, right?
Yeah.
We've been, like he says all the time, they've been stealing from us for years. Right?
Yeah.
They've been, but you're telling me that like all these foreign wars that you're funding and stuff, like Canada doesn't need you to fight any battles over here. Nobody's saying any of that,
Yeah.
right? And somehow, I don't know. To me, it's a sad situation. Now you can't even say unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
No matter what side you fall on the war, if you are okay with kids dying, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, let the international journalists in and everyone will know.
Exactly.
Right. Let's move on to this trade deal
What trade deal?
that we did.
What trade deal? There's no trade deal.
Yeah, so Canada didn't get this trade deal. The deadline to negotiate the trade deal was by August 1st, which obviously didn't happen. And then Carney, he followed UK, France in saying that Canada would recognize Palestine as a state, to which Trump tweeted, wow, Canada has announced that it is backing statehood for Palestine. That will make it very hard for us to make a trade deal with them. Oh, Canada. And then after that, he said this.
Canada moves forward with recognizing the Palestinian state. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Well, we're going to see. No, I didn't like what they said, but, that's their opinion. I didn't like that. Not a deal breaker, but we haven't spoken to Canada today. He's called, and we'll see. But we have made a few deals today that are excellent deals for the country.
What's the holdup with the negotiations with Canada?
Well, they have to
Looks like
pay
he's
fair
like, what the fuck is going
rate. That's all. It's very simple. They have been charging very, very high tariffs to our farmers. Some over 200%. And they've been treating our farmers very badly. They've been treating our country very badly for years. And look, we like Canada. I love Canada. I have so many friends in Canada. But they've been very poorly led. They've been very, very poorly led. And all we want is fairness for our country. That's all. You know, they want to be under the, as we call it, the Golden Dome. And I said, well, you're going to have to pay for that.
You're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay for that.
You want to be under that Golden Dome.
Right.
It seemed like this thing was headed towards some sort of resolution until this DST thing. They did that, and that pissed them off. It started getting weird. And then obviously this recognizing Palestine. That was like,
I don't know if it's a DST thing.
Did you feel like even him, he's like, yeah, deal's almost done, this and that. The DST thing came. And
I think, remember back when the Golden Dome first got announced, and then he was like, oh, Canada was like, yeah, we might do it, we might not, right? And he was like, us and Canada are going to announce something really big in the next couple of days, right? Yeah. And then Carney kept playing this, like, I'm too cool for school kind of situation. Like, I might do it, I might not. I think that kind of started to, put him in the other direction. And then I feel like you get this situation, right, where it seems like apparently there's like reports out there, I don't know if it's true or whatever, but like that Carney was trying to get a hold of him all day.
Yeah.
And this guy basically left him on like voicemail or whatever.
That's not shocking to me.
Right? Like
he's called.
Yeah, he's called. He's called. We didn't talk. He's called though, right? Like we just have missed calls from a leader of another country. You're just like, yeah, just we'll see. We'll deal with him when we deal with him, right? But I do feel like on one side, yes, Carney he completely messed up this whole trade deal.
Oh yeah,
right. Like there's no doubt about it, right? Yeah. Like you see the way that even saying that he would recognize Palestine as a state, right? Like if you're gonna. So I saw UK, right? Keir Starmer.
He just goes lockstep.
Yeah, Keir Starmer says that. Macron says that, right? We all know how great Macron is.
Yeah.
But he says that. Starmer says that. And I don't know if you saw the interview with him and Starmer when he was in UK. He even cuts him off. Like during the interview, he goes, that's enough. That's enough. Right? Like while Starmer is talking, right?
Oh
like,
my God.
Reading the comments, they're like, yo, Starmer's such a goofball or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I guess people hate him there because he's left too.
Yeah.
But then I feel like, the one person I kind of respect during these trade negotiations is Ursula von der Leyen, the EU lady.
Yeah.
She knows what to say. That's how you negotiate.
She got a deal.
Right? But nobody likes a deal, 15% baseline tariff. Nobody likes that, right? But also I've seen other people break down the deal and apparently it doesn't really mean anything. I think it was like something like $650 million that they were planning to invest back in the US or something like that. You can't force companies to individually invest that money back. It's all just hearsay BS, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what that deal actually means.
Yeah.
But they all said those things after their trade deals were negotiated.
Exactly, right? It's like do whatever you want to do as a country, right? But other people waited, got the deal done. Like September's a while away.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to come out. Do you know who you're dealing with? You know his best friend is.
Yeah.
Israeli prime minister. Right?
Yeah.
They're always together.
Yep.
He's clearly aligned with them.
Yeah.
It's just put your thoughts or your morality aside. It's just good negotiating. You're trying to get a deal done, right?
This is where
why are you pissing the guy off?
This is where I felt like when people criticize Polyev, right? In my mind, I was like, this is where your inexperience as a politician shows. This is geopolitical negotiations, right?
Yeah.
And you suck at it, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to read a room. This isn't about like who can read a spreadsheet or who can make a budget, which none of it has been presented, right?
For sure.
But like if you're gonna negotiate all of this, right, you need to know how Trump is and how he's not.
Exactly.
Right. And I feel like the left is just like no deal is better than a bad deal, right? Like that's how they're kind of spinning it.
I don't know about that.
Right.
It's also this thing that with 90% of our trade is protected by what's it called?
USMCA, Kuzma,
whatever.
Yeah.
90% of it.
Yeah.
So this only impacts like 10% of trade, right? Then I know that's not attention grabby and headlines, but it's not as dire as they make it sound.
They both know that.
Yeah.
They both know that, right? But on the flip side of it, like you got to look at like where this thing actually is right now and where it's moving in the future.
Yeah.
I feel like I see a lot of, media people in the US who are like, these tariffs aren't that bad, right? Like even on the left or in the center, they're shifting a little bit, right? I saw Bill Maher came out and he was like, maybe I was wrong about these tariffs, right? They don't look like they're that bad. I'm paraphrasing.
Does he just want to keep his job?
I don't think it's that. I think like they see that there's a profitability chance there, right? But we always talk about leverage. Canada does have some leverage here, right?
Yeah.
Natural resources, right? It's not like we're just a market, right? Like we
have a lot of stuff they need.
that they need, right?
Yeah.
But I do feel like there is something to learn from here. And like we criticize the military industrial base when Carney said it before, because he's like, UK is starting one or Europe is starting one. We want to be heavily involved. With everything that Trump is saying, I feel like it's not a bad idea, especially with the general public, because if these tariffs come in and there's like, it makes their economy run and it doesn't really affect them too much.
Yeah.
You think if a Democratic now, administration comes in that they're going to change it much? They're not going to give you a new trade deal. They'll keep it in place. Right. So then you have to start building on the other side. Right. So if there is going to be some sort of military industrial base, what I would like to see is that Canada's some sort of integral part in it, in the sense that it can't be done without Canada.
Yeah.
Right? Like you need Canada to finish certain things. Certain things are built in Canada, right? Like with F-35s, for example.
Yeah.
If Canada buys F-35s from the US, right? Like, how your Audi, you took it to the dealership because like the computer was spazzing out, needs an update. F-35s are the same way, right?
Yeah.
Like they work the same way, right? You need an update. Where do you have to go? You have to go to the US to get that update.
Yeah.
Not everyone can get them. So now if you're in a conflict, they could be like, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Right? So like, it's not a bad idea to diversify that somewhat, right?
Sure.
I think Canada
It would
should.
take a good negotiator to do that.
Yeah. But I think like Canada should like learn from this a little bit, right? Because we can blast Carney for not, doing what his job was. Because the most annoying part of that whole thing is just the fact that was his, biggest promise, and he can't do it. He can't do it, right? Like he can't. He can't.
And there's no criticism.
And there is no criticism. They're just like, no deal is better than a bad deal, right? Like that's all there, and everything is Trump's fault, right?
It would be more interesting. This Kuzma thing it expires in 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that actually was going on at the same time, then there would be a deal would be getting done.
What do you
in
think?
Days, because then all their trade is impacted.
The only reason why he's even doing what he's doing is because he can't get around Kuzma or USMCA. You know even why they call it Kuzma and USMCA? Just because it's a United States-Mexico-Canada agreement or Canada-United States-Mexico agreement, right? So
Whoever's
they both
first.
want to put their name first. So Canada only calls it Kuzma, and US
That's what's so
calls it USMCA.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's the same thing.
When you first said it, I'm like, isn't that a basketball player?
Yeah. But that's it for the main topics. Let's move on to off topic.
Sports. Okay, so the first story we got is Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zero. He's back in the news. He was charged for an illegal gambling ring. So he was officially charged with 1 count to operate an illegal gambling business. He faces 5 years in federal prison, and he was released from jail on a $50,000 bail after pleading not guilty. Right, and we have a clip of him coming out of jail.
Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me.
Yeah, he's pretty excited, right, as you can see.
Out on bond though?
Yeah, he's out on bond. According to the indictment, he rented out this house in California, Encino, and one of his associates ran the poker games. Right, so clearly they would have to prove, I guess, that he was getting some kind of cut out of it, right? And I think, he seems fairly confident that they don't have a case, right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be that excited if he thought something would stick.
I didn't see this coming. Yeah, like if I had to guess, like I don't know the situation, nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
What if they're just playing poker?
Yeah, could be. But like when I was reading up on it, there was just like there was like prostitutes involved. There was like a lot going on at the house, and they were taking a rake. Like they were taking money off the top. They were operating it like a casino.
Okay.
But his whole claim, I think, behind it, he never publicly said anything, is that I just rented out the house, bro. I don't know what the hell they were doing inside it.
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's gonna work for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. This guy was also he streams now, I guess. So he was doing a little thing.
Yeah, he has a podcast too.
Yeah, he does a podcast, but I think he does streaming, like gaming, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was doing a thing. We have a clip of him.
Hey, Stephen A, man, we got to talk, brother. Because it ain't a damn coincidence that everybody you know going to church. Hey, Stephen.
Those are the three. Right?
Everybody, man. Everybody.
What
like,
did Mills do?
Y'all see that?
He did something. I don't know exactly what he did.
No, I ain't saying, no. I ain't saying he. I ain't saying, nobody snitch. I'm just saying, hey, man. Hey, man, you know how to pick 'em. Hey, Steven, you know how to pick 'em, man. I'ma just be honest. It's like the Madden curse, just the other way around.
Was that before you went to jail?
I think it was after he got charged. He got out
okay.
and he was on the game. And Stephen A even replied to him.
Yeah.
He's just like, I know you're just playing, but let's be serious. Just saying like, come on, don't be. Even he said, he's like, I'm not snitching. It is a coincidence. So everybody around him who comes on First Take or anything interacts with him, they're all going to jail.
I mean, Shannon Sharp, that whole situation, that's on over there, man. He's like, what was it? What did he say to her? I'm gonna choke you and you're gonna like it.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Was that Michelle? I don't even know which one that was.
Even him, that was wild, man. Where he was like, what was he saying? He was like, if you're gonna release the tape, release the whole tape.
Yeah,
You're only gonna see that 30 seconds. That's it. Like, how bad was that 30
What
seconds?
you doing in that 30
What were you
seconds?
doing? And he settled that lawsuit.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then now they're also suing him for something else. You know the girl that was in that Usher video where she was like kind of
right.
yeah, she was a
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah. She's like that didn't happen, and they're saying that happened based on like nothing. So she's suing Nightcap or whatever, right?
Get away from Steve.
As soon as I saw that, I went back and checked. I was like, "What did we say anything?"
Yeah.
Right? Like right away. And luckily, I can't remember which one of you two were like allegedly. I was like, "Thank God."
Yeah. You gotta say that word, man.
Nobody wants to get sued. Yeah.
Okay, then we had Ibaka. He's not playing in the NBA anymore, I think.
No.
But he was in the airport. He was saying something about the old OKC team that he was on. We have a clip of it.
How many championships would Russ and KD and Harden have won if they stayed intact?
At least, we could win minimum 2.
Minimum.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I say, it's not easy. So
yeah, you never know. You never know.
People do that.
Yeah.
You have to give them a lot of credit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Could this new iteration of the Thunder be the greatest dynasty in modern history if they play their cards right?
On the paper, I say they have a chance to win 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big.
They're young.
Pull that number.
Yeah, they're gonna keep getting better and better.
They're so young. Man.
And I know Sam always do a great job to put team together. And right now they have their confidence. It's their moment. So yeah.
He kind of, I guess, reignited that whole debate. Which one's better, the new one, the old trio? I think definitely. Like when did they break apart? I think it was fresh off of losing to Miami, right? So they lost to the Heat. They have this trio of young stars. Then over like something stupid, like it was like $5-6 million. This guy went and signed with the Rockets, right? I think like, yeah, you keep that core together.
I'm gonna say 2 words. Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Right? They broke apart because of Golden State, right? They were down 3-1.
Yeah.
Right? And then Golden State comes back and beats them in that series. And that's the year I think Golden State won their first ring. It could be or could not be. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But after that, they broke apart.
Really?
Right? Westbrook.
I thought they broke apart right after losing to LeBron. Harden left.
Yeah. Harden left to Houston.
Yeah.
But like Ibaka, Westbrook, and KD.
KD left? Yeah.
So if if Ibaka stayed, Harden stayed, can you make a case that they would have continued to dominate against Golden State? Maybe.
Could have, yeah.
Right? But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they got something else to say about that, man. I don't know if like you can just say like we would have won 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, what you guys turned into.
Yeah.
Russ got an MVP, KD got an MVP, James Harden got an MVP. Yeah, 3 MVPs on one team. Sure, in their prime, yes, you can make that argument. Definitely. You throw a Serge Ibaka on there. Yes, you guys underachieved like crazy.
Yeah.
Because you guys were young, right?
Yeah.
Sure. But if you're saying the state of the landscape of the NBA at that time, that's when Steph was throwing those half-court heaves,
For sure,
dancing, doing all those little dances. And like, Steph was in his bag. That was Golden State's coming out party.
Yeah.
Right? So... And everyone remembers how dominating Golden State was.
And even the Heat, they were still together.
Yeah.
Like getting through them wouldn't be that easy. I don't know if you can say they would have wanted.
I don't know if they would have. Because like then you can argue if Wade's knees never got bad, like could they ever beat Bron? I don't think so.
There's so many what ifs, right?
Right? And then Tim Duncan, Kawhi was still there. Right? Like, I mean...
A bit of it, he could just be bitter because these new guys, they won. And now obviously they're the best iteration. They have to be. They won.
He should be fine because he's won one with Kawhi in Toronto. Right?
Yeah.
The only one that I would be like is Russ, because Russ was like loyal to his city. He stayed in OKC as long as he possibly could.
Yeah.
Even when they needed him, like he stayed there, right? He didn't just bounce, right?
Sure,
like Mr. Triple Double, won an MVP there. At some point, you guys remember when they were calling Durant like Cupcake?
Yeah.
Right, and Russ was still there and stuff like. So Russ is the only one, right? Outside of that, like KD won his couple rings, right?
Yeah,
and Ibaka got his, right. So if you're gonna be, I didn't seem like he was salty. But like, I mean, that's
obviously
also,
as a player, as a competitor, you're gonna be like, we would have did it.
And maybe they could have, right? But like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, those guys are standing in your way.
Yeah, for sure.
Year after year after year. Like, I don't know. That means Steph would have lost one, or LeBron would have lost one, or Tim Duncan would have lost one, or two.
Yeah. Would that have happened? I don't
know. Right?
But it's definitely these new guys. They have a shot at 3. Why not? They already won one. They weren't supposed to win.
I think there's so much parity in the league that I don't even know if you're going to see. I don't know next time you'll see another 3-peat. I don't know.
If it's going to get done, it'll get done this year. How weak the East is and everything, and the whole, like, so many injuries, right?
Man, you never know, man. You never know. Players have breakout years, man, and they can just go in a different direction.
Yeah. Luka signed a 3-year deal. They were pretty nervous about him re-signing, apparently, before he did. That was the rumors. So he signed a new 3-year, $165 million contract. And we have a tweet from Luka. So, yeah, he tweeted out, I just signed my extension with the Lakers. Excited to keep working to bring chips to LA and make Laker Nation proud. Grateful to the Lakers, my teammates, and all the fans who've shown so much love since day one. This is just the beginning. And he donated like $5 million, I think, of that to kids. Like kids who didn't have an opportunity like me. But yeah, he signed a 3-year deal. So, like, I don't know. It seems like the Lakers are going to try this whole thing out for 3 years at least with LeBron.
Well, I said this before. I think Luka's a future in LA.
Yeah,
right.
You see him on the magazine covers and stuff? He's all like
I don't think that's the other thing.
You were saying breakout years, right? That's why I was like,
well, Luka is not a breakout. Luka's a superstar, right?
Yeah, but he could have a huge, massive year.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, watching him on that, look, he looks like he cut a lot of weight. He looks like he's in shape, like he's ready to go.
Seems like that really hurt him, all the critiques and stuff. He's like,
maybe. But like Luka's he's a superstar, man. People forget, right, how good he is, right? So
exactly.
I mean, we'll see. Like Bron, I don't know. I think maybe these 3 years line up when Bron would retire, which is crazy to think that he's gonna play for 3 more years.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah,
but it's definitely a little weird, right?
That's what I thought of him. Like 3 years, it probably got a little window. They probably try to do something at the trade deadline. See if they can do it. I don't know if Luka has a massive year.
We'll see.
Could happen.
Yeah.
The last thing we got here is Michah Parsons. He wants to trade all of a sudden. So he's one of the best defensive
top 5. Yeah.
He has to be top 5 in the league. He's one of the best Ds. So other pass rushers, right? That would be like around him, or probably the best in the league, Myles Garrett. Then you got Max Crosby and TJ Watt just signed massive deals.
Yeah.
Watt got the biggest one in history. He's making like QB money.
Yeah.
Right? So this guy's sitting around thinking,
it's a money thing.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
Like, where's my money at?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Jerry Jones kind of always does this.
Yep.
He's way too involved as an owner. And all the Cowboys players got behind him too. They changed their display pictures to pictures of Michah Parsons. And CD Lamb even tweeted out, just pay the man what you owe him, no need for extracurricular. So I think it's just a money thing. I don't think and then Jerry Jones just came out and said they're not trading him and the fans shouldn't lose any sleep over it. So it's clearly just a money thing. He's trying to get more money.
You can't tell the fans what to do and not to do. If somebody's still a Cowboys fan, man, that's like being a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, man. That shit, it goes.
Yeah, Cowboys especially.
Yeah, and
that's generational.
Yeah, if you're in a contract negotiation with Parsons, man, you either pay him or you don't.
Exactly.
Right? And if you're not going to pay him, then obviously fans are going to lose sleep over it.
And he'll get the money somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to lose quality talent like that. For what reason? Your organization already gets shit on.
What else are you going to spend the money?
On what? He's a quality talent, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he gets traded. I think it's just Jerry Jones, man. He gets in his own way a lot.
He does all the time.
He's one of the craziest owners ever.
I feel like he's one of those people that likes to stay in the spotlight.
He must enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Why else drag this thing out? He's done it in the past with so many players, right?
Yeah.
But I think he'll still get signed. But
that's it for sports. Let's move on to off topic.
Okay, so first for off topic, we'll talk about Justin Trudeau.
So did you guys hear about Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry? So Katy Perry is on her Lifetimes tour, and she had a few shows in Canada, and her and Justin Trudeau were seen at dinner together in Montreal.
This was before the concert.
Some creepy paparazzi pictures on TMZ, but they were caught having dinner, and then like a day later he went to her show in Montreal. And he was like
fangirling.
So I don't know, there's like a rumor going on that there might have a situation going on, because like she's single. She's actually recently just broke up with her fiance like a month ago. Orlando Bloom. They have a daughter together, and then obviously Justin Trudeau.
That's crazy.
But you know what's so funny? Like I seen CP24 posted a video about it, because this is like a huge thing happening in Canada, right? Former Prime Minister. So when they were saying it, they were like, "Oh, former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was seen with former astronaut."
Oh my god!
They're not wrong. They're not wrong. She's an astronaut, man. She went to space.
Is that on a red light now?
Oh my god!
Whatever that is. I don't know. Have you guys seen her concerts?
I've seen clips, and they look horrible.
Oh my god! So bad.
Yeah.
Like she tries to do this thing where she like slides on her knees and like she falls flat on her face and gets up. Like it looks so bad. I saw somebody like basically silence the audio. She just
and they make funny edits about it. But Justin Trudeau really looked like he's enjoying it.
Loving
There's videos of it.
He looks so happy.
Yeah.
She was fine at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the only time I seen her at the Super Bowl. Well, I guess that's a bigger production, maybe.
I mean, I think we were talking about a couple of these artists before, like a Justin Timberlake and stuff. Like everyone.
Bro, people want their money back for that concert.
Bro,
he's like, I get that feeling. And he just stopped singing.
He puts his mic down and starts dancing. Like, nobody came to see you dance.
I feel like, I don't know, when these musicians, especially when they get old, like I think generally like people that go to concerts and stuff don't realize how much energy it takes to like hop around stage and dance for like 3 hours.
Beyonce's still doing it.
Beyonce's impressive.
That's what makes it more impressive.
Yeah,
that's not everyone's Beyonce. Katy Perry ain't Beyonce. She doesn't look like even though she's an astronaut. She doesn't look like she works out like that.
Fit.
Does she look fit? Like you think she goes like to the gym?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Beyonce looks like she's different.
She's younger than Beyonce, I think, too.
She is. Katy Perry?
Yeah. Like Justin Timberlake doesn't have any excuse. Like, why are you so tired, man?
I think he just forgot his song.
I think he just had a stressed out life, man. He's just like stressed out.
But look at Trudeau, right? That's like his wife was cheating
with the girl and he liked it.
No, I was just saying it's a big come up for him. Right?
It's a firework.
Yo, is that the story? His wife was cheating on him?
She like go with her personal trainer.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I don't know.
Allegedly, guys.
Up. Allegedly.
You don't know it's for sure. Just throwing shit out
and
there.
Look at him. He's like, whatever, personal trainer. I'm gonna get this pop star. That's pretty cool.
He's like, I'm gonna go get her.
Yo, when's the last time that like has it ever happened? A leader dates
have
like
a really young wife? Yeah.
No, pop star.
Not that I know of.
Not that I remember.
Macron.
Could be missing one. Who? Macron.
And Trudeau's son is like trying to become a rapper.
Oh yeah.
So this might help.
That's a gangster right there.
It'll help his career. Maybe they'll do a collab album.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to Sydney Sweeney.
So Sydney Sweeney, the actress from Euphoria, you guys know her? She did a ad campaign with American Eagle jeans.
Okay.
So in the ad, she like starts talking, and then the line she says is, "Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue." And then the ad ends with this saying that Sydney Sweeney has good genes.
Great genes.
But it's supposed to be a play on the word like jeans. E-N-E-S.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's been a lot of backlash online because of this ad campaign. Critics are calling attention to the phrasing of great genes, like being delivered by a white woman with blue eyes and blonde hair, and some people are saying that it's like a sinister underlying racial messaging that they're trying to push the image of like this kind of genetic makeup is like the best, and they're kind of there's even some people saying that it's like Nazi propaganda and they're like promoting racism and eugenics, and it's like a lot of backlash online that even American Eagle released a statement because like
they doubled down.
Yeah,
they doubled down.
They're like Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about her genes. They're basically just saying it's just her genes. It's like you guys are doing too much online. It's not that serious, not that deep.
You don't think so?
That was clearly they knew what they were doing. It was a play on the word.
Well, okay, so I
act like it was just about her genes. It's stupid. Your whole commercial was.
I feel like it's what does that say? Sydney Sweeney has great.
But the genes is spelled.
Oh, they changed genes to genetics.
Oh, okay, so obviously it's a play on eugenics, right? And you can argue 100%. White nationalism, right? And the I think the argument she's making towards Nazi symbolism is the American eagle, how it looks like there's people drawing all these conspiracy theories about it. But I feel like if you like where I would take this is like, okay, is American Eagle's marketing campaign, are they that smart where they're like, okay, we're gonna do this cynical thing where we're going to try to draw attention? I think it didn't come from a race thing. I think it comes from a capitalist side, right?
Yeah.
I think when you look at the way ad campaigns are run these days, right? Like if you're looking at something on Instagram, you're looking at something on YouTube, you skip, you scroll through, nobody pays attention to any ads. When's the last time an ad campaign like that ever affected you? You don't care. People just skip, right? They buy the brands that they like, right?
Yeah.
To grab attention, Kanye taught everyone something. They don't blame someone. Kanye. Right? Like, just my opinion again. Nobody wants to get sued. Right? But I feel like Kanye with that whole Super Bowl commercial, you saw the swastika, all the stupid shit that he was doing, right? That brought attention to him and his and again and again and
but
again.
did it make people want to buy his?
No, he didn't make people do that, but people would, until he did it to the swastika part, right? Like people would be like, he's still a great musician. Right? They'd always speak from that side of things, right? So I think if you're American Eagle, right, I think there's people saying that, oh, there's no way that they knew about this, as if there's some dumb kind of ad agency that there's no way that they can know that if they play with eugenics and white nationalism, especially at a time when immigration is at a point where there's kind of like globally people are annoyed with immigration and genes and white, like there's all of that's going on, right? So like if that's a case, I don't see how you can't make the case that it has something to do with 100%. Genetics. I think that they didn't do it for a race. Like I don't think that they're a racist company.
Yeah.
I think they did it because that's how they get eyeballs on this thing.
Yeah, and it worked.
And it did work. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I didn't think of it that deep either. I just thought they got a hot girl to be the spokesperson of it. Like, look at Levi's. Didn't they used to do shit like that? Like, my ass in these jeans?
Yeah.
Something about always like the shape
That's
of
what I
your
was going to
butt.
say. Beyonce had that Levi's commercial. Like, what was that? Like last year or something? Or a few months ago? She had
pretty
like,
recent.
Levi's recently, right?
Yeah.
Nobody paid attention to that.
Yeah.
Right? And that's Beyonce that did it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if she said something like, my jeans are black.
Yeah.
People would be like, oh, shit.
True.
Yeah.
So, like, it's because you're leaning into the eugenics side of things.
All
right?
I'm saying is I don't think it was racist either, but it's intentional to claim like it was what they said was it was just about her genes. No, it was not. You picked she has great genes. That way to say it like that on purpose.
I've also seen people talk about this situation where they were like they asked her camp.
Okay.
Like if she was okay with this thing, and she's like, yeah, let's go all the way in. Something along those lines. Could be wrong.
He responded to the backlash too, just saying like it's just a commercial. Like,
well, that's the way you would answer it.
Yeah.
Why would you apologize for this? You're not legally, nothing's going on. What's the backlash here, right? But if you take the genes out of it, like, do I find anything wrong with what she said? No. Does it make me want to buy American Eagle jeans? No.
but it might make like a girl want to buy.
Why?
You know, the interesting thing is American Eagle stock went up 18% after this ad campaign.
So it worked.
Yeah.
Imagine if they threw Caitlin Clark in there. That would have set some people on fire. But like, I feel like people lean into this
I'm happy you said Caitlin Clark versus like Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, imagine if they put Caitlyn Jenner. Oh my god.
I don't know. American Eagle is never a brand that I've really, loved or anything. I don't really buy their clothing or anything, right? So it makes no difference to me, right? But I did see Doja Cat was making fun of it. That's why I said my jeans are blue in the opener. She's like, my jeans are blue, right? Like she's
Right? Did you get it now?
Yeah, this thing just went over my head.
Oh,
I didn't really hear about this thing.
I've seen people talk about this thing that have no business talking about culture and like pop culture things, right? 'Cause they're so old, like 50-year-olds on
They just have
newscast.
to attach themselves to some sort of cause.
They were using the word mid, and I was like, what's going on? What's going
I saw
on?
a bunch of those too.
These grown ass white ladies using
There's
the
got to
word
be
mid.
age thresholds for
Apparently, there's people that think that Sydney Sweeney's not hot. Like that's a thing.
Oh, so how do you feel about that?
I'm a married man. I don't know anything about that.
I also have eyes. Like, come on.
But people call her mid. That's what these two white ladies I saw were they're claiming this. That people called her mid, and they're like, I don't see who's mid. I didn't say this, but they were saying it.
Seems like a mid take.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Let's move on to Miss Kamala Harris.
Okay.
So Kamala Harris is coming out with a book. She wrote a book.
Oh no.
It's called 107 Days, and it's a political memoir about the time that she spent on the campaign trail. So her
107
presidential
days.
campaign, remember when Biden dropped out, it was actually the shortest campaign in modern history, and it was only 107 days. And so that's what the name of the book is.
What a thing to write about.
Yeah, so she's been kind of going on like a bit of a press tour to promote it.
Yeah.
It's coming out next month.
Okay.
And then recently she was just on Stephen Colbert, and he asked her about running for the governor of California and how like in the numbers, like she was ahead of everyone, but she like basically said that she not going to be in politics anymore. So this is a small clip of like what she said and why she said that.
Yes.
Who are public servants.
Why are you going to be outside the system? You have to be inside the system.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Like her reasoning for not running for office?
Honestly, I stopped listening when she said inside the system. I don't know what she's saying.
It seems like she couldn't get in the system. She's like, I hate this system.
Yeah, I didn't really get it. Like she's just saying the system is broken.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna say it's broken, I don't want to be in it, then that's just admitting defeat, kind of, right?
Well, I think
Or that
it's
you
like
can't fix it.
no. I think when you run for a presidential campaign, a lot is taken out of you. After a presidential campaign, it's very rare that you're gonna get somebody becoming a governor and stuff like that,
She's
right?
capitalizing off of it.
What do you?
Her book.
Yeah, but every president writes memoirs. Hers was just 100 days long. Right? So she wrote the shortest ones, right?
It's like you have the record for the shittiest, like littlest term in office, and you're gonna write a book.
That's why the
about it?
memoir came out so fast.
I think like there would be no reason for her to continue pursuing something politically, right? Like if you went for it.
Yeah, and you lost. Yeah. You
Right.
can't just really come back and
You can run for governor for California. She could win.
she would win.
Yeah.
I think she would win.
If she
She's
wanted to be
perfect
in the
for
political
California.
space, but she seems like she doesn't.
No, but that's probably what it is. What he's saying is like you went for
Yeah.
the top thing. You can't just like not make it in the NBA and start playing junior varsity or college football.
But
right?
why
Like,
not? What is she supposed to do?
Well, what also
live her life?
No, what also ends up happening is that in politics, like your resume, right? Like if you're a president, right? People use that resume to use it against you, right? So the benefit that you have when you're running to be a president for the first time, right? And you're running against the incumbent, the benefit is also always that you don't have a resume, kind of, right?
Yeah.
She's in a weird place where she did the fake presidency thing, that whatever that was, when Biden stepped down and then she ran the campaign, right? So people have something to.
He was a real president.
Yeah, right. and people are also the way that she lost to Trump and how that whole thing unfolded, right? I don't think people are going to look. She's forever going to be attached to Biden. She wasn't separating herself from Biden whatsoever. So if she was to run in another campaign, I don't even know if she would win a Democratic primary, much less become running for president again, right? So if you've been up that ladder and up that race, why are you going to go for governorship, right? You're kind of done. Like, screw it. I've done this whole thing my whole life. Why? There's no point, right? Like,
looking forward to the book.
It was kind of like, did you see the whole Jake Tapper's book when he came out with the whole how like they all knew about Biden and stuff and
cognitive decline and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy too.
Like CNN's trying, I think, to do this thing where they're trying to not, like a little bit, but like I saw like talking about Jake Tapper, I saw him covering Candace Owens, right? And when she said the Macron thing, right? When you see normal people talk about it, like we're like, oh look, Candace Owens, right? She said this, right?
Yeah.
He's like conspiracy theorist, extreme right-wing podcaster had this to say about France President Macron. I was like, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Does anyone like this? Right? Like, you can argue that Fox is a right-wing propaganda arm of, the right-wing, government, whatever, right? Which it is, right? Like, they're obviously right biased, right?
Very clearly.
But even them, they're not that dumb where they're not going to say things in that way. Like, I don't know what it is about
the lunatic launched a book or something.
Right? Like, actually they might, right? But like, I don't know. It's like when something like the way that they are, it's like they're speaking to a specific demographic, and that's people who are 55 and older, and that's it. Like nobody else believes or reads or any of that shit. That's why they fail, right? Yeah, I just went off. That has nothing to do with Palmer Holmes.
Anyway,
just want to shit on media for no reason.
So Kim Kardashian's brand Skims, they do like shapewear. They came out with the seamless sculpt face wrap.
Thank God.
Been waiting for this one.
So it targets compression of your chin, jawline, neck. It's marketed as an overnight accessory to promote the morning shed. So just to get a more chiseled face.
Okay.
So
looks like she got a bra or something and strapped it around her face or something.
So people have been like making fun of it a little. They kind of think it looks like this.
Is that Hannibal Lecter?
It's Hannibal Lecter. So Skims actually got Anthony Hopkins to make a video.
No way.
Play it.
That's cool.
Hello, Kim.
Oh, nice.
I'm already feeling 10 years younger.
He's already. Oh my God. What the?
That's from the movie. He does that in the movie. Oh, did you watch it?
Probably.
What did you think it was? Hello, Kim. And then he makes that.
He's just like, ew, that's gross.
Yo, that noise is weird. Ew.
That's what he does when he has the thing on.
Oh, okay.
Because he like eats people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is this? Like Kim sees this melt tape thing going on with what was that guy Ashton Hall doing all that shit? She's like, hold on, guys, I'm the true social media marketing queen.
Saw it. Like, let me just show it to you again. What I thought it looked like. So my dad used to like.
Yeah.
I was like, this would have been so helpful.
Yeah.
Like,
it's perfect for that.
Yeah.
To like tie it around your beard, right?
He used to just take like rip off his
What's that
of his
called?
bug and like.
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either.
When they tie their beard?
Yeah. That would be perfect.
So
you should market it towards them.
Crazy people are gonna buy this thing too.
No, this was already a thing. Like Kim didn't come up with it. People were already doing this. There's other brands that have it.
There's also this for different parts of your body. Like when you after you give birth, it's called a FAFO or something.
Yeah,
you put it around your. I
waist?
thought about getting it. Real
You put it around your football.
Okay, so that's all we got for our topic.
Okay, let's move on to the question segment. Okay, we'll start with a ranking question. So rank these fast food chains without knowing what's next. There's 5 of them. First one is Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Sounds pretty good.
This guy.
I like Chick-fil-A.
2 or 1? 2?
Should we do 1?
Should we just start off with 1? Get crazy?
You never
Let's put it at 1. I love Chick-fil-A.
All right, let's go 1.
1.
Okay. Next one is McDonald's.
Not
Solid.
really a fan anymore.
3.
It's mid.
3. Now you're a white lady.
3.
3. Okay. Taco Bell.
5.
5.
Yo, it's good when you're eating it.
When you're in university, it was really good.
Yeah. 5.
5.
5.
Okay. Wendy's.
That's 2 or 4, right?
I'm
That's
putting
what's
that
left.
at 2.
Yeah, I'm put that 2.
Wendy's is my actual favorite because I never get to get Chick-fil-A. There's not that
Same.
many of them.
Same.
So I'm happy with that at 2.
Okay, so the last one, number 4, is Popeyes.
We killed that
Not
list.
bad. Yeah, we killed that list. Yeah.
I might
was
flip
done.
Popeyes maybe.
Yeah.
Popeyes with
Taco
McDonald's.
Bell?
No, McDonald's. Oh, you want to put it
Love
last?
Popeyes, but
It was
Yeah,
good
no,
when
I
you,
think
when
the,
you get it.
I think the list is good. The list is good. Leave the list
Never
alone.
mind. Good list.
Okay, next question. So do you agree with this basketball Mount Rushmore?
Okay.
So there's 4 players on here. Who would you change? Would you keep it the same? So number 1, Michael Jordan. Number 2, LeBron James. Number 3, Kobe Bryant. And number 4, Shaquille O'Neal.
Perfect. Switch out Shaq for Steph. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah?
You're on correct. I don't think you can. If you're gonna pull out Shaq, then Kareem goes on that list. Steph doesn't belong on that list.
Do you have a problem with the other 3?
The other
People
3?
don't like Kobe on a Mount Rushmore.
You know,
They don't.
like people think because he like passed away, he deserves more like flowers.
That's the argument too. Yeah.
You think that's what it is? I think for me, it's more of a personal thing. Like like growing up, I watched a lot of Kobe basketball. Right?
Yeah.
And even if you were a fan or you're rooting against him, the way like as a grown up now, the way that he approached the game and
like how hard he used to work.
yeah, right. Like to me, like I watch all of that through the injuries, through the years,
It's
what he's been
admirable,
through,
right?
right? Like yeah, like he's a role model to kids, man. And you're talking about FAFO parenting and all that stuff, right? Like right there, like that's somebody who like did
So
things.
he belongs on the list to you.
I think he on my list he would be there, right? And those top 3. When we did a Mount Rushmore,
That's
I
what
just
I
had
did.
Kareem
Yeah.
instead of Shaq.
Yeah.
And he had Steph, right?
Yeah.
So that's where we disagree. I don't know how you put Steph on that list. I don't know how.
Change the game, man.
He did change the game. He did change the game, but so did LeBron, so did Jordan.
It
Jordan
needs to
changed
be
the
like
game.
more than 4 people, right?
Huh?
It needs to be more than 4 people.
The Mount Rushmore?
That's just how they work. Just 4.
That's how it works, man. And I don't even have a problem with Shaq being on it, honestly.
If he can be on it.
Yeah. Shaq could be on it.
No, really,
Shaq
he's
could
good.
be.
It's not like he's a horrible player. We're talking about all-time legends here. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's all up to your personal preference, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, I would take off Shaq and put on Kareem. Leave it at that.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And with that, it's a wrap. Remember, you guys should always do your own research no matter what anyone says, especially these days. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Take care, everybody.